Radio Raheem with Katie Taylor. I'm going to try to make this easier than the first round. Listen, just like you said, this is tougher than the fight. I know you mean that in jest, but it's a lot of obligations when you're in the spotlight, a lot of time you have to take away to deal with people like me and all the press. But you've been on major cards for most of your career. You've been in big fight arenas while major fights were happening in the main event. How have you taken that in stride, and what has it been like trying to stay focused on what's most important in the ring, but also building your name and reputation outside the ring doing press?
Yeah, I think ever since I started boxing, I wanted to be involved in these big fights and big shows, and it's absolutely a privilege to be a part of these big cards as well. But like you said, the main thing is to win these fights, and I am very, very focused on the actual fight itself, and very focused on the preparation. Nothing ever hinders my preparation or the training over these last few months. So I think for me that's the most important thing.
It's hard for women to break through in most sports, especially boxing. It's so male-driven. But your fan base, I've been there because I cover these big cards. I see you on the undercard. People show up early to make sure that they don't miss your fight. The men cheer for you like they cheer for their own countrymen. What do you think is special about you? What makes you different as a female fighter that can get that kind of respect and that kind of attention from your countrymen?
Jane, I don't know. I shouldn't really answer those questions. What do you think?
I think you're very tough. You're very focused. You don't come off as though you're doing anything different than the guys, and you get the win. Like you say, what's most important.
That's it.
So when you're facing those opponents, people don't realize how tough women can be. What's they say this is your biggest challenge, your biggest step up, but on the way here, what do you figure has been some of your toughest fights, toughest moments in the ring?
On the way here?
On the way up through the ranks. You had a tough moment in there?
I've had a lot of tough moments in the amateur game as well as the pro game, but I think every fight can be a big challenge, and there's people don't see the weeks and the months and months of hard work that you put in the gym as well, and that to me is where the fight is won. The fights are always won or lost in the gym really, and I think for me you have to just sacrifice so much to actually get to where you want to be, and I have no problem sacrificing that. I'm living a dream really. I'm doing something that I absolutely love to do every single day, and to have an opportunity to obviously box in these big cards is absolutely so humbling, and that's such a privilege for me.
Do you think that this is the toughest fight that you'll have had? Is your toughest opponent?
I think so, yeah. She's definitely a great amateur background as well. She's a very tough opponent, a very tricky opponent as well, and it definitely is going to be my toughest test today. But these are the fights that I absolutely love. These are the fights that I cherish as well, and I want to be involved in big fights, and this at the weekend is going to be huge for me. I'm boxing for my first title as well as a professional boxer, so it is a great opportunity for the two of us.
Eddie Hearn has shown that he's very interested in your career. Obviously, he speaks so highly of you. How long and what do you think it takes to put you in the main event, where you're the main focus of one of these big fights?
Yeah, well, that would be the dream, really, to headline a big show myself someday, and I think that's very, very near in the future. I think women's boxing is definitely on a high at the moment, with the likes of Nicola Adams and Clarissa Shields turning over to the pro game as well, and big names from the amateur background turn over. This is exactly what the women's pro game needs, and I feel like very soon we're going to be headlining big shows in the future.
Do you female fighters like Clarissa Shields yourself, there are very few of you that have name recognition like that. You can say their name, people know who they are. Do you guys ever talk? Do you ever get together and talk about your lives?
Yeah, I mean, myself and Clarissa were great friends through the amateur game. Really, we've seen each other all the time in these amateur competitions. But I haven't seen her in a long time now. But she is a great girl. I respect her so much as a person and a boxer, and I'm looking forward to catching up to her soon. Actually, yeah. When
you guys become stars, it's harder to keep in touch. Lastly, obviously, being from Ireland and having the support of your country is a huge part of your mystique. Talk to me about what it's like coming up as a female fighter in Ireland, and what's special about the Irish people that bring them wherever you go, they follow and they support so strongly.
Yeah, I'm very, very lucky and blessed really to come from a country where I think our best sport is in boxing. Really, that's it's like our national sport at this stage. Our best athletes are always through the boxing, and anywhere, any of the boxers, whether it's amateur or professional, they're household names back home, and it's absolutely incredible, really. Anytime any one of the Irish boxers fights, the whole country, I think, comes to a standstill. So it's incredible to have that support, and I'm very, very grateful for it.
You going to come to Las Vegas when Conor McGregor finally fights Floyd Mayweather?
Yeah, absolutely. Hopefully I'm on the undercard, actually. So that'd be great.
Radio Raheem with Katie Taylor right here. You're going to be fighting at Wembley Stadium just Saturday night. It's a pleasure to talk to you for the first time. You're a really tough fighter, and I'm glad that they're putting you on these big cards. We'll see you soon. Radio Raheem and Katie Taylor.